After playing Pokemon Legends Z-A, I got burnt out harder than an RTS 4090, and I say burnt out because clearly Nintendo and Game Freak does not give a fuck about this franchise no more. And yes, Game Freak has some of the blame, but I think it's more Nintendo side because Game Freak has shown, even with Beast and Reincarnation, that they have the potential to actually make a good Pokemon game or a good game in general. It's just Nintendo is the one holding them back. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about that it pushed me so far that I actually was willing to try a new franchise. And someone by the name Kylo Neko recommended me to try Digimon. So I decided to try Digimon Time Stranger, and I can tell you, I was not expecting why I got sucked into it. The game is so freaking good. So today I'm going to review it. So stick around. This is not one of those games you're gonna want to miss out. It's so freaking good. Oh yeah, I also have to let you guys know I have played Digimon before, but never got into it. When I was a kid, I tried Digimon World on the DSi, but I never got into it or beat the game. So I decided to play this one, and this one got me so sucked in. I got 72% of the achievements into Time Stranger, and I want to 100% it. I want to do another playthrough basically. And what was it? Oh yeah, I'm playing Cyber Sleuth at the on my break. I play Cyber Sleuth and Digimon New World. So yeah, those are the games. I got sucked into the franchise. Now, Time Strangers does have some things that it could improve, but overall, I had a really good experience with this game. So let's get into this review. Roll it. Okay, so the story goes like this. Let me see how I go about this. So you're just thrown into a world and there's this anomalies going around and unnatural things that are going around, and then you find out that really early in the game that one of the gods actually reincarnated itself into a Digimon to be the timekeeper and to bring balance to everything. So you find this timekeeper, and the original one, he basically got corrupted or became evil or some shit like that. So he starts messing up timelines and really fucking with the past and the present, and basically fucks everything up. So it's up to you to actually go to all these time loops and actually fix the freaking game. Now, I'll there is some dark topics, but I wouldn't say it's like tainted grail type of dark. It's like, your typical anime grief type of dark. That's how I would describe it if I really have to really actually take it. Now, I'll be honest, there's a lot of people that usually when there's an anime game that comes out, a lot of people exaggerate of, oh, the story is so good, and then when you actually play the game is okay. Like Metaphor Fantasio 2, by the way. But I honestly could say that the story in this game is actually really good. And if you don't pay attention the first time, you're gonna be a little bit lost. But at the same time, not really, because the game, after you finish a mission that's confusing, that has a lot of time traveling and all this stuff, the game does a really good job of actually recapping what it said, and they put you into this theater and she explains the story. For me, that shit fucking annoys me because I was paying attention. But for those people that get confused with the timeline, then yeah, you're not going to be lost about the story. Now, as for the characters, I found some of the characters quite annoying, but I ended up actually caring about them because when they were like not there with me, I started to actually miss them. I'm like, yeah, they're annoying, but there was funny things about them and like charming things. Every character, no character is going to feel like it's just there to be there. Every character actually has like a charm. It makes you feel something. It's not like Pokemon where you have like five different fucking companions. You don't know shit about them. You don't care about them, or you just simply don't even remember their names. Now, as for this game, I actually did remember the character's name, and I actually ended up caring for them. Every character is going to make you feel something. Like you're gonna feel unsafe, you don't trust them, annoyed, you like them, cool. It makes me feel something at least. That's one of the things I love about this game. Like, there's actual characters. It's not just characters to be there. It doesn't feel like a stupid NPC that's just there to be there. story actually gets me hooked and actually gets me to pay attention, which is actually something that's extremely rare because most of these games they have such a slow start. And this one, it just throws you right into the combat while at the same time keeping you with a story that you could actually still be engaged and stick interested. So from the beginning of the game, what I like about the story is that from the beginning of the game, it hooks you in. It's actually an interesting story. Now let's move on to the combat. Now the combat feels really good and it doesn't feel like a copy and paste of Pokemon. So it follows like this. There's data, virus, and vaccine, and they go into a circle. Virus messes with data. Data could beat a vaccine could beat a virus, and there's also elements to it, but it doesn't feel like a copy and paste of Pokemon. It actually feels like it could stand on its own. Now, as for the combat is basically a turn based, but the difference between this game and other games is that and yes, as it is still a turn-based game, but look at these effects. The effects are cool. And before that, you could actually use an item, then attack. You also, if you're grinding, it makes the grinding where the grinding is not annoying. So you could basically boost it up to 5 times speed while you're grinding, and then you could grind faster. Like the game actually respects your actual time. Now the effects look okay. Some of them look really cool. Like if you got like one of those special Digimon, you could get really good effects. But there's actually more effort put into it. You could tell that there's actually some effort put into this game. And the game could be really challenging at times too. It's not like one of those games where it just feels like stupid easy like Pokemon. Like you're actually gonna struggle. You're gonna have to switch, think for a second, synergize your team, get a healer, do this. It kind of makes me feel like Final Fantasy, like the old good old Final Fantasy days. I found the combat really fun. It's really fun. The grinding is addicting because like you just want to collect them all. And you kill the opponents and then you scam them. You could have them to 100% and actually create the Digimons, or you could actually wait till 200 till they get better stats and you could evolve them, you could freaking change their personalities in the DG farm. You could train them into a DG farm, and the freaking evolutions are limitless. They have so many evolutions, DG evolutions. You could do all this fucking crazy crap with the Digimons. You could actually even go as far as combining two Digimon, certain Digimons. You could mix their DNAs like Optimon, or what was the other one called? Grace Novamon. There's Digimons that you can just combine their DNAs and make one even stronger. Like it's limitless. When you think you've discovered everything, you just keep finding more things. You could de-evolve them, and then one Digimon could have like fucking 28 or 40 or 50 different evolutions. Like it's fucking crazy how expansive the Digimon world is. Not only the combat, but the choices you could have. It's limitless. Like you could do so much with the game that even after you beat the game, you still got so much more to try, so much things to do, so many quests. Because almost at the end of the game, you get a bunch of different time loop times, and you got to do side quests in different like timelines and stuff. Like it's so freaking cool. It's like there's always going to be content that you could come back and actually keep playing the game. As for the side quests, I like that the side quests, most of them actually respect your time. You just do your side quests, do anomaly points, which you're going to need that for your skills, and you just get out. It doesn't try to overdrag side quests. It keeps it short, which is why I like, because I personally don't like doing side quests. So I like that they keep it short, then you go out of your way. Now, let me check my list. So, as for the game feels pretty balanced mostly. Like, there's some fights that get really hard, but in the beginning of the game, you just get, you get your starter and you could turn whatever you want. I recommend actually checking the page what you could evolve into so you can make your decision on how to build your team. There's a lot of information out there, which is considering that, yeah, Digimon is big, but it's not as big. There's a lot of information about the game, and it has the fan base that actually cares about the game. I was surprised. So the grind, I love the grind. You can speed up the speed. That just makes things a lot easier when it comes to like, freaking grinding and farming. But if you don't have the right freaking the right setup, you can have a really hard time. So remember, always keep your research. Also, certain Digimons need certain circumstances to be able to evolve, etc. There's all the loot system. You'll actually be surprised. You could find really good items. Like the loot is actually really good. Like you can find things that are extremely good. You're never gonna find something that's not useful or you're not gonna use it. Even when you think, oh, I don't have that in my setup. Keep that item. Don't throw it away because you are going to need it. So a lot of the things I like about this game is this game has a lot of content even after you finish the game. There's still so much more content to do. And I like the atmosphere, like NPCs feel alive. It's not like Pokemon where a character is just sitting there doing nothing or saying something stupid. Saying like the world around you actually feels alive. I love how the color in the game looks too, the atmosphere. The Digimon models, as I showed you earlier, it looks like there's actually effort into that and it actually makes me want to watch the anime. Cause I've seen some clips from the movies and it looks really good. Like I like it. So yeah, it has a lot of replayability. Like I'm definitely going to replaying this again. And as for the darker team, yeah, there's some darker team, but it's not like extremely dark. It's like sad dark, I would say. But yeah, other than that, I enjoy the game. Now, things that I didn't like is that if you go to their page, they've highly monetized this freaking game. Like if you want to XP grind without doing regular, you gotta buy like a pack for XP and gold, but you get unlimited gold and unlimited XP. I thought that was kind of shady for now Bandai or whatever. I don't know why. Also, the outfits, I don't like the outfits. A lot of the outfits look stupid. Even the ones you buy, they look really stupid. So I wouldn't even bother buying the outfits, to be honest. Oh, and the stores have a lot of items. Like you could pretty much find most things there. But anyways, moving on with that. Yeah, that's the only thing I would say is that the game is highly monetized with the XP grind and the money grind. If you want to get both of those unlimited in one spot, that you're gonna have to pay for an extra expansion. But other than that, the game feels pretty good. Like I like it. That's really one of the really little negative things I would have to say. But yeah, as for the performance, the game actually performs really well. I tend to cap my FPS at 144 when I'm streaming because, for reasons. Because I got a VTuber model and all this shit going on in the background. So I like to cap it at 144. And for the most part, I had 144 frames per second through the whole game. And I wasn't really having any hiccups. The only issue I was having was when I go into the Digi farms and if I put too many Digimons in the same place, I start to lag really hard. But I think that's actually only a Linux issue because I went into a streamer that was actually streaming this on their Windows and their Digi farm wasn't lagging and they had more Digimons than me on their Digi farm. So I am assuming that this is actually just a Linux thing, but they officially do offer support for Linux, and if you go to their page, their customer support is actually really good. They'll get back to you really quick. So that's actually a really nice thing to actually have. So this game, will I recommend this game? Well, obviously, yes, it has good combat, respect players' time. Uh, it didn't feel like I was wasting my time in a pointless game. What else? The game doesn't try to tell you like, "Oh, this is an open world where you can't go through every door." It doesn't do that because the game doesn't try to paint you that it's an open world like Pokemon. It actually just tells you, "Hey, this is a semi-open world, and this is what you get." It doesn't try to gaslight you and pretend to be something that it's not. It just shows you what it is, and that's what you're gonna get. It's not like those games where you get a trailer that looks really cool, and you're like, "Oh my god, this game is going to be so good," and then when you play the game, the story is actual ass, and you start to realize that everything that they put into the trailer was the only semi good part into the game. It doesn't try to do that. The game is just like it's nearly perfect to be honest. And I don't usually score games these high, but my final verdict, why I recommend this game, fuck yeah, I give it a 9 out of 10. There's some little things that I didn't like that I already talked about, but for the most part, yeah, I will recommend this game and you shouldn't pass this game. But yeah, it's really good. Trust me, you're gonna want to play this game. It's that good. So yeah, a 9 out of 10 is for me. So That's all for this video. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, as always, stay spooky, stay weird, and leave me down in the comments what do you think about this game. If you're on mobile, don't forget to hype my video. As always, stay spooky, stay weird, and until next time, bye. Peace.
Dim, dam, dadilam, vacarme, s'en va.